My, my advice to the Christians is that it is that time of the year of, of in our history when we will all come out and make history. You know, uh, this is not being religious bigotry or something. This is me being plain. It is time for us to try another hand. It is time for Nigerians to come together and choose a leader who has the interest of the people at heart. I must not be biased here. I am not speaking because I am not like basically supporting a Christian or a Muslim, but I support someone who has the interest of the entire country at heart. Someone who has all it takes to lead the country to the right way. And speaking from the Christian perspective, I would not want anybody who would restrict us from the freedom of practicing our faith, which is the major bone of contention here. We do not want a Muslim, if it's a Muslim that comes in, we do not want a person, a candidate or a president, who would restrict people from accessing the freedom of information which is enshrined in our constitution. So as it is now that the Christians have at least a candidate who they prefer, the Christians should rally around him and support him and make it happen. Now there is hope for other of our brothers. We are not going to have a Christian who would shortchange the Muslims. We are not going to have a Christian who would say that people would not have access to freedom of worship, which is a fundamental human right. So I advise Christians to rally around a candidate who they know has all it takes to deliver the dividend of democracy to the people of Nigeria. Muslims, Christians, Hindu, traditionalists, East, West, North, South, Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, Ishekiri, Ibibio, Bage, Okon, Angas, all the tribes of Nigeria. That is the president we need right now. We've been having an Hausa man who is the president of Nigeria, a Yoruba man who is the president of Nigeria. At this point, we need a Nigerian who is the president of Nigeria. I know you understand what I mean.
Thank you very much.
Can you talk about the theme of the harvest?
The theme of the harvest is Harvest of Divine Mercy and Protection. And I connect so much with it because it is something that every mature Christian would connect with. We are doing all the things that we are doing just by the mercy of God. If not for the mercy of God, who would stand? Who would stand? If not for the protection of God, who would stand? So it is God who is having mercy upon us. We are all sinners who are not even worthy of the air that the Lord gives us for free. But God has given it to us. So the parish Holy Trinity Maitama Abuja has, by the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, tagged this year's harvest of divine mercy and protection, to lead the parishioners to reflect on the mercy of God and His protection, His protective power. So it is by His grace and mercy that we live, and it is by His protection. Because when you see a lot of things happening in the world today, yesterday it is banditry, today it's kidnapping, tomorrow it is one form of social vices or the other. But parishioners here, by the grace of God, we have been exempted. I particularly have been exempted. I'm a master of ceremonies. I go to events here and there around the country, around Abuja, and I go and come in peace. You know, it's something I don't want to take for granted because it is the Lord's mercy, it is the Lord's protection. So parishioners have used this opportunity to thank the Lord for His mercy and protection.
Thank you very much.
My name is Stephen Chukwebuka Ozo, and I am a Master of Ceremonies, writer, and public speaking coach.